Hey, come and check out Pharaoh Mitchell's Enterprise. Teaching people to dream with their eyes open. You gotta learn to survive. He miles above the rest, he gon' put you to the test. Teaching people to start businesses, organizations that's non-profited, entrepreneurship, start over 365 businesses, community enrichment specialist. He the gotta get it how we live it how we can. Success is the key and Pharaoh is the man.
It's your boy, the Grandmaster. Actually, the Grandmaster. Coming back to hit you with another video. And in this video, I'm going to tell you 4 reasons why nonprofit organizations fail. Number 1, you give up too soon. If the nonprofit is not producing what you wanted to produce, you give up on it too soon. It's like a business. If you give up on the business in your dream, something that you want to achieve, if you give up on it too soon and start doing something else, your dream is destroyed. So the number 1 reason why nonprofit organizations fail is because you give up on the dream too soon. My organization, it took me literally 10 years to help make it successful. Any businesses, it takes years to help make it successful. If you give up on that business and go do something else, that business will fail. So the number 1 reason why nonprofit organizations fail is because you give up on it too soon. Like I told you previously, you don't have to keep working hard on your nonprofit organization. Do one thing at a time. Just one thing at a time, and you will be amazed. Like I said before, I had a lady who told me about, I have a obsession with fish tanks. And I love fish tanks, and I love ornaments. And at the pet shop, she told me, I bought one ornament at a time. One ornament at a time. And I took her advice, and I started buying one ornament at a time. Your nonprofit, doing one thing at a time. Before I knew it, I had way too many ornaments for my fish tanks, and I literally had to start throwing them away. I told you this story is if you do one thing at a time, before you know it, your nonprofit will have incredible things that it's done. Go out and help. Feed the homeless. Do things and take pictures of the things that you do. And before you know it, your nonprofit will have done incredible things in the community. Number 2, you don't have the right foundation. You don't have the right foundation. There are 3 things that give a nonprofit organization the right foundation. Number 1, the 501c3. Number 2, a proposal explaining what you do. Number 3, a website. And don't forget the branding, but a website that explains what you do. When you have your proposal is the gateway to your website. Your website explains exactly what your organization does. So you have to have a base, the 501c3, a proposal explaining what you're doing, and a website that explains your proposal. There have been plenty of sponsors that talk to me, and I said, well, by the way, did you look at my website? And they said, hey, we're looking at your website the second that I'm talking to you. They do their research on you before they even give you a sponsorship. What does your Facebook page look like? What does your website look like? What is your media presence? If you don't have the proper media presence, when these sponsors research you and you have the wrong information and stupid stuff on your Facebook page, they will not sponsor you. So you need to have your foundation right first. Number 3, that thing of keep saying, I don't have the money for it. I don't have the money for it. When I first got started, I understand where you're coming from. When I first got started, $300 might as well been $1 million to me. It might as well be $1 million because I didn't have it. However, if you don't take the time to spend money and invest in your dreams, nobody else will. Will you invest in your logo? Will you invest in your nonprofit? Will you invest in your proposal? Will you invest in your website? If you don't invest in your website, how in the world do you expect other people to invest in you? If you don't invest in your dreams, nobody is going to invest in you. So this silly notion of I don't have the money is destroying your life. Get out and get the money. Sell cans. Do whatever you can. Take a second job to be able to get the foundations and the things that you need to make your nonprofit successful. If you're saying, hey, I don't have the money to get my nonprofit, damn, you don't have a nonprofit. If you say, hey, I don't have the money to get my proposal, then damn, you don't have a proposal. If you don't have the money to say, hey, I don't have my website, then you don't have it. See, what happened with me is I couldn't afford these things at the time. However, I was smart enough to say, well, damn, if I can't afford a nonprofit, then I'm going to learn how to design a nonprofit. If I can't afford to write a proposal, then I'm going to go to school and learn how to write a proposal. If I can't afford a website, well, damn, then I'm going to learn how to build a website. These things I had to learn how to do because I couldn't afford it. And at the time, when I couldn't afford it, I learned how to do it. And that's what you have to do. And that brings me to the fourth point. The fourth point is the fourth reason why nonprofit organizations, human beings, any business, any person on this planet fails is because they fail to invest in themselves. Let me say it again. They fail to invest in themselves. How do you invest in yourself? Do you invest in your knowledge? Do you invest in learning something? Do you invest in going to school and making yourself better? Because the more you make yourself better, the more things you learn, the more money you make. Like I said, I'm like the brother man of business. What you need, G? You need a nonprofit? You need a proposal? You need a website? You need to learn how to start a business? You need your shoes shine? Whatever you need, I got for you. The reason why I have it is because I got the knowledge. So invest in yourself is the most important lesson that I can teach you. Learn how to invest in yourself. It will solve all of your life's problems. If you want a better relationship, study better relationships. If you want to learn how to become rich in life, study how to become rich in life. If you want to learn how to make your nonprofit successful, study learning how to make your nonprofit successful. Whatever you want to learn in life, study it. And you will become good at it. Invest in yourself is the best knowledge that I can give you. When you invest in yourself, you invest in changing not only your life, your family's life, your community's life, you invest in changing the world. Invest in yourself is the number one thing. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Grant Writer. I want to throw this in your ear. Holla at you soon. Peace.
Hey, come and check out Pharaoh Mitchell's Enterprise. Teaching people to dream with their eyes open. You gotta learn to survive. He miles above the rest, he gonna put you to the test. Teaching people to start businesses, organizations that's non-profited, entrepreneurship, start over 365 businesses, community enrichment specialists. Gotta get it how we live it how we can. Success is the key and fair was the man.